They call me Dan, the Lakers DTLF. And I got a master plan for the Lakers back to the promised land. Spread the vision through my people, cause we fans are equal. When we reach 20K subs, yeah, we gon' drop a sequel. Another Laker anthem track, watch me run it back. Got the keys to the city where my Laker jet.
What up, Laker fam? It's your boy DTLF back with another video, man. How y'all doing today? Beautiful Sunday afternoon. And we got some awesome news. If you're a diehard Laker fan like myself, Austin Reaves, aka AR, has now committed to play for Team USA. Okay, yes, our guy is growing up right before our eyes. He continues to shine. Austin Reaves, Team USA is amazing, right? In his second year. We're talking about a guy that went undrafted 2 seasons ago. We're talking about somebody who averaged 20 points per game in the Western Conference Finals, is now taking the next step in his career, all right? So it's basically Austin Reaves, Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, Bucks Bobby Portis are among current commitments to Team USA for FIBA World Cup this summer, according to Shams. That's amazing, honestly. He's about to take his game to the next level. Remember, the last time we had a role player, he's a Laker legend at this point. But the last time we had a role player play for Team USA, it was Lamar Odom. You remember what happened the next season? The man went 6th man of the year, right? One of his most prestigious accolades in his career. One of his many. He's a champion and a 6th man of the year. But shout out to Lamar, much love. Here's the thing about playing for Team USA, especially when you rub, elbows with some of the greats. You pick up on a lot of great habits. You train. You get to practice with some of the GOATs. You get a great head coach, probably one of the better ones in the league. It might be Popovich. Not sure yet who's going to be coaching that team. But this is just phenomenal news from the kid that continues to shine. We're talking about rags to riches. Undrafted to Team USA in just a span of 2 seasons. Kuzma also went there, elevated his game as well. I almost forgot about Kuzma. But yeah, Kuzma went there, and you see he now became a 20-point per game scorer. I'm not going to attribute it only to him going to Team USA, but that had a huge part in it. I'm pretty sure if you ask Kyle on him, taking his game to the next level. So this is just amazing news, especially for AR, who's about to get paid, by the way, this summer, and is now going to play with some of the better talent in the NBA, and he's going to go up against some of the better talent as well. So he'll be battle-tested and ready. The only thing I hope is no injuries, please. But listen, I'm very excited for Austin Reaves. How do you guys feel about it? Again, very exciting. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Reaves, Team USA. He said Team USA is in trouble, yo. I don't get it. I don't understand what you're trying to say. You mean because he's about to take some slots? Maybe. He's grown up in front of our eyes. I know, man. Hey, listen, the best part, my favorite quality about him is that he's a killer and he's definitely a humble killer, right? He keeps his head down. He keeps working. He always says the right things. This is a perfect type of player you want to build with moving to the future. And now this is just another accolade added to his, arsenal. Now, here's the thing, right? I wouldn't even be surprised if he cracks his first all-star team. If he cracks that next season as well. I wouldn't be surprised. He could end up becoming an 18 to 20 point per game scorer next season right off the bat, depending on the trades, of course, and what happens with the roster this offseason. But, I mean, come on, man. This dude, AR, is taking just astronomical leaps for a guy that went undrafted. I said it when we drafted him the first year. He deserved to start. Now he's a starter. Everything that we've mentioned, we've seen the way he's grown right before our eyes. And not to mention that he's still got a long way to go. It's only his second season. The dude just turned 25. Not even hit his prime yet. So it's extremely exciting to see. And again, he's going to be practicing alongside the likes of the great Anthony Edwards, etc., right? So that is great news. In other news, though, turn the page a little bit. Kyrie Irving was spotted last night at the Sparks game wearing the LA Mamba hat with the snake on it. Fire, man. That gives me hype. That gives me hope that maybe LeBron and Kyrie will put their heads together and work around the collective bargaining agreement to try to get him to sign over here. Maybe, to be determined, right? I don't want to give out too much hope, but them eye emojis, man, all over the places. This is very interesting. He's been in a lot. Obviously, he loves the LA area. Yeah, he hasn't committed to anything, but there's been a lot of little nuggets that are letting us know that this dude is looking to come over. Uh, Sammy Watkins said 1% USA fans supporting. He said 99% Laker fans supporting. You bet your ass. Listen, I don't always watch Team USA, but if Austin Reaves is going to be in it, I will be watching. You better bet your ass I will. And it's going to be fun, man. 4th of July fireworks came early. But listen, I'm going to be very excited when we finally get the news that he officially re-signs with the Lakers. It'll happen at some point. Even if he signs an offer sheet, we can match anything. So that is great news. Sammy Watkins, love the name, by the way. Purple and Gold said Mr. Reaves' career trajectory skyrocketing, right? He is just, wow, amazing, man. He's killing the game right now, and he's going to continue to get better. That's the best news of all. We saw he basically doubled his production from rookie season to this season. Obviously, opportunity factored into it, but he's going to get even more opportunity. He's got the trust of his teammates now. He's officially your starting shooting guard. I don't see anybody dethroning my guy anytime soon. So this is just another, it solidifies him as one of the better shooting guards in the league. And he's going to continue to, like, that confidence is about to be installed from him even playing alongside these guys this summer. And the fact that he even killed it in the playoffs, his first year there, is just going to, take him leaps and bounds ahead of the rest of the competition. So I cannot wait to see this kid grow. Another guy to look forward to, though, and I will be covering Summer League. Got you guys covered pre, post game, all of that. It's Max Christie, all right? Jovan Bua of The Athletic. It speculates that he's going to get a major role, maybe even he might become a regular rotational player next season. So look out for him. Again, Phil Handy has had his clutch all over these young kids, and he's doing phenomenal things with them. Watch out for my guy this Summer League, okay? Not just the new draft pick, but the guy as well, man, Max Christie. He showed us tons of potential last season, and we're going to add some picks and some undrafted free agents to that list. It's going to be a very fun summer. It's already starting to kick off with a bang, but I'm very excited for him, man, for Austin Reaves and any future young talent. Matter of fact, we didn't get to see too much of Cole Swider. Let's see what he brings this Summer League. Hopefully he does play there as well. LOE, appreciate you, my brother. Thanks so much for the generous super chat. My guy said, happy Sunday, brother. AR living life right now. He said, man, became him and balled out in his postseason debut. He said, probably about to make 100 mil. Facts. Don't be shocked, nobody, if we match a contract that's upwards of 100 mil. And he said, and now Team USA, I'm happy for him. That Team USA experience is fire. Can't wait to watch. Me too, bro. And again, thanks so much for super chat, my brother. Hopefully your summer is kicking off in the best way possible. Listen, you're absolutely right. And here's the thing about, like I said, one of my favorite things about him is that you could tell he cares, right? When we got eliminated, this man, he didn't hang his head, but he was visually frustrated. This is what I want to see from our players. I don't want nobody celebrating, dapping up guys and laughing on the sideline when we get eliminated. I want to see frustration, because what that frustration is going to do is it's going to install an extra drive and an extra determination to get better so that he can help our team even more next season. So I do believe that this guy could become the third, maybe even eventually the second scoring option if AD continues to take nights off. Who knows? But AR is him. And remember, when we first drafted him on this channel, we made a lot of comparisons. Manu Ginobili was one of them. And Manu Ginobili was a six-man. He was a multiple-time All-Star. He was just a great all-the-way around player. So you're absolutely right, man. He's living his best life, and I can't wait to see what happens to the rest of the rookies, including potentially the 17th pick. Again, if you guys haven't checked that video out, definitely do that. But much love to my guy, LOE, man, hitting me with a 20-piece. My brother. Sammy Watkins said, Mikal, Bobby, Ant, Brunson, Tyrese, Austin, tough. Those are all elite hoopers, man, all of them. Mikal Bridges, or I always butcher his name. Mike, I'm gonna call him Michael Bridges, all right, because I'm not with the Mikael or whatever, however you pronounce it. So I'm gonna say Michael Bridges, man. Bobby Portis, Ant-Man. We're talking about all-stars here, right? Or all-stars in the making. Bobby Portis, just an elite role player. Brunson, basically an all-star. Tyrese Halliburton, future all-star. Austin Reaves, I feel the same trajectory, man. Future all-star, elite role player right now. And that is a great list to start off with. I'm wondering who else is going to round out the roster. But the fact that we will have some competition, the FIBA tournament this summer is just amazing. We hoop heads, we want all the basketball we want. And if we got any Lakers involved, we're watching. Damn right we're watching. We still tuning in without them. Now it's can't miss TV. Purple and Gold say, I think the Lakers should make AR the point guard next year. I've heard this scenario a lot, bro. Thanks for super chat. I've heard this scenario tons all summer long, and I'm not opposed to it because in reality, I feel like LeBron is the point guard, right? That's the reason D'Angelo goes to the corners and catches and shoots and plays out of position. I think D'Angelo made a comment about this. He said, basically on the Lakers, he's not a point guard, right? And a lot of people took offense to it, but he's right. It wasn't a dig at anybody. It was basically just stating facts because when you play alongside LeBron James, you have to be able to play off ball. AR does a tremendous job of cutting without the basketball, moving well, setting screens, taking charges, doing other things to be impactful, and then knocking down big time clutch shots. And when you need him to be a playmaker, he could definitely handle the ball. So I'm not opposed to it. It's basically positionless basketball when you're playing alongside LeBron James. He's the only real true point guard out there. Even Dennis stands in the corner and jacks up shots whenever LeBron's out there. So a lot of players look a lot different, and point guards aren't really point guards when he's here. So, you know what? I wouldn't be opposed to it because, again, it is positionless basketball. We're talking about LeBron James, your real point guard. Now, who we draft with the 17th pick is going to be very telling in which direction the Lakers are going with. Are we going to get bigger? Are we going to bring back more size? Are we going to, what are we doing here? You know, are we going with my number one choice with the 17th pick? On my video, you can check it out, Derek Lively the second. Or are we going to go with maybe some more wing depth? Like, what do you guys think that the Lakers are going to go? Are they going to trade the pick? Right? I don't know, man. I just don't know. My man said, nah, no way AR is the point guard. His dribbling skills aren't good enough. That's not true at all. That is not true at all. I mean, we're talking about the same guy that was crossing over Curry and then cooking his ass. He was cooking the chef, man. I'm not sure you were paying attention. His dribbling skills are good, and they're going to get better, right? Hopefully, eventually they become elite. But again, this draft is going to be very telling into which direction we go into in free agency as well, and so on and so forth. Do they trade back, get extra picks? Do they keep the pick? Do they try to move up? Do they trade out of the draft and try to bring back a veteran or maybe even an all-star caliber player? What are they going to do? TBD. I will be here live on the 22nd of this month, man, breaking it all down for you guys live as it happens. But very excited. My man said Imani Bates. Imani Bates is one of my favorite high school players, but when he got to college, he struggled. So therefore, at best, he's a really late first rounder. Most likely, he's going to be a second rounder. I wouldn't even be shocked if he goes undrafted with all the John Morant drama that's been going on, because this kid does have some personality issues that I don't really know, right? I'm not a shrink, but from what I'm hearing, there's some little background stuff to Imani Bates. However, I like the talent. If he's there around our 47 pick, sure, why not? 6'10", can create for himself. He has like Bones Highland type of potential, in my opinion. And Bones Highland is a really nice player. Just, again, a little immature. But, yeah, we want guys that are going to come in here and be able to contribute, hopefully right away. Maybe they split it. Maybe they go one NBA-ready player now and then probably the best talent available with the 17th pick. We'll see. Again, the draft will determine a lot, man. I cannot wait to break it down. I will be doing live reaction. I'll do a post-draft reaction probably the next day. All of that, man. Tons of content. I got more videos coming up. It's going to be spectacular, man. So keep it locked. Sammy Watkins, my guy, said for draft, go best player first before fit, in my opinion. I agree. However, what if the best player available is the best fit? Derek Lively II has had some phenomenal workouts. People will look at his stats, right? He didn't average more than like 5 points per game. But you're talking about the collegiate level playing for Duke when there was other talented players on there that are going to get drafted as well, versus in the NBA where he's going to get a lot more opportunities to finish around the basket, especially playing alongside the likes of AD and LeBron James. These guys will create easy opportunities for you. But it's not the scoring you want to look at. You're looking at the rim protection, the rebounding, and the dirty work. I feel like that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that is exactly what we need as far as everything goes. And so that's also my want, though. I mean, we've been craving a big to go alongside AD for years now, ever since we lost Dwight the first go-around, right? So let's hope, man. Let's hope that we draft extremely well. And maybe we'll have somebody else fall that isn't supposed to be there, and we'll scoop them up. But, again, more videos coming, man. I got a top couple of players from the second round coming up. I got that video dropping probably at some point next week, so stay tuned for that one as well. Appreciate you, Evan. Thank you, man. By the way, I want to talk a little bit about the Heat versus the Nuggets, because they're about to tip off at 5, I believe, today, or 5:30. I'm not sure. And listen, that series, the first game wasn't all that interesting. The Heat made a little push at the end, apparently. Didn't watch the second half. But now we got Mike Malone out here gloating, man. He's acting like the most arrogant coach I've ever seen. You know, they showed him a picture of, I guess, him the night that they swept the Lakers, and this dude, he made jokes about bringing out the broom or whatnot. And I'm like, I used to think he was more mature than that. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Some people would like that. Okay, cool, whatever. You have bragging rights, you won. But come on. I think it's very hypocritical that he was very upset that the media was covering the Lakers, and his ass is still talking about my Lakers. Like, keep our team out of your mouth. You know what I mean? First of all, the ratings about the tank in the finals. Nobody wanted to see your chicken-loving players, chicken nugget players, whatever. Nobody wanted to see, Jokic down low. Well, I guess, yeah, for us diehard fans, we don't mind it. But, I mean, the casual fan didn't want to see that. So the ratings are going to tank, right? They're gonna go lower. And this guy's out here bragging about sweeping us, man. And I cannot wait till we get the rematch. That's all I'm going to say. That is all. And I hope we get the rematch. We never got the rematch versus Phoenix after they beat us. So I hope we eventually get the rematch against Denver for sure. Okay. Question time, man. You guys have comments, questions, concerns? Drop them in the comment section. He said, do you think LeBron will decline next year? Oh, man. I think obviously he's slowly declining. I think he's already declined, to be honest with you. But we talked about it on Around the League. The decline has already happened. Father Time is undefeated. But the good news is if we surround him around the right talent, we can mask some of that decline. And, of course, he has to play a little bit smarter the next time we get to the Western Conference Finals and not jack up threes. But we have to have the right talent who can knock down shots and can do some things for us defensively as well to help him out. Because he was playing on a messed up foot. He might have to have surgery this offseason. And so we don't know what the timetable is going to be. And then, he's around the age where one injury leads to another and shit starts piling up. So you definitely want to go out and you want to get some more consistency. Unfortunately, AD couldn't hold up offensively, right? So LeBron had to overexert himself at times. And I think that really hurt the team in the long run, right? Major Marketing says, dead serious. It's time to make Austin Reaves the number one option. I'm not sure if it's time for that yet, but there were times this season, right, that Austin did look like the number one option, where Austin was the one picking us up early in games because LeBron's usually a late bloomer in games, right? He likes to get teammates involved and then go ham in the third or fourth. Especially at his age, he got to pick and choose his moments. And then AD is hit or miss. You don't know if he's going to be Wilt Davis and give you, 30 plus with 15 to 20 rebounds and 4 or 5 blocks, or if he's going to be just, subpar Davis with 15 points and 7 rebounds and 1 block, So you don't know what version of him you're going to get. For those reasons, I'm very excited that Austin Reaves continues to ascend. That's what this video is about. I mean, that Team USA, addition of Austin Reaves is no joke. Again, I've seen ex-Lakers go and play for Team USA. Some didn't even actually make it on the squad. This guy might actually have a chance to make it on the Olympics next year, especially if they win, the FIBA tournament this summer. So you never know. But anytime he can get with elite talent, learning, practicing with them, talking with them, just getting to know them, I think it's gonna do wonders for his confidence. I think he's gonna learn a lot. He seems like a very intelligent player. He grew from rookie season to the sophomore year, and I expect him to go even crazier the junior year. So I wouldn't be shocked. Again, don't put it past it because we're the Lakers and we get punished for being the Lakers. But don't put it past his ability to make the All-Star team potentially next year. Remember, he was in All-Star voting this season. Unfortunately, he didn't have the numbers, and the coaches and the players didn't vote him through. But if he continues, skyrocketing, he even earned the respect from some of the hating peers. Guys like Rashard McCants, who played in the NBA, guys like Gilbert Arenas in their podcast, they weren't giving him props. And then at the end, they were like, he's him. Even to the point where Gilbert Arenas was like, keep Austin, keep LeBron and trade everybody else and keep, they said, Rui. So that's how he earned his respect slowly but surely. And I love to see it because remember, we saw it here first during Summer League. So again, Summer League is where stars are born. And I cannot wait to see this year's Summer League. Who are you guys excited to see the most? I know most of us are excited to see the Lakers the most. I know some people want to see Victor Wembanyama. Some people will want to see Scoot Henderson. I mean, this is going to be I expect Vegas to be packed this summer. Just absolutely packed. Heck, I'm even considering making a trip to go out there, right? If the funds are right and the timing is right, I will definitely be out there. Hopefully, getting to meet some of you guys. But it's gonna be a fun summer, man. And July can't come here fast enough. It's one of my favorite months. Obviously, my favorite month is October because that's when the season tips off for the Lakers. But my second favorite month is probably July. You got free agency, trade rumors. You got summer league. Just so much basketball action. This is why I say NBA is a year-round sport. So make sure y'all hit that post noti bell. Got all the breaking news as it happens, just like today. LOE, my guy, my brother, thank you, man. He said, only thing left for him to do this year is to grab a baddie. Oh, man. He said he will have plenty to choose from after he inks that new deal. Just please, no Kardashians. I'm with you on that. Please stay away from the Kardashians. There was already clips this year that went viral of him, like, trying to save the basketball and landing on some fans on the sidelines, and then that little love song comes out. But look, the good thing about him is that I think even if he does meet women or whatever, he's not going to get distracted. He's not going to get sidetracked. I think he wants to be one of the better players in this league. I think he finally is starting to realize that he's better than a lot of shooting guards in this league, and I think the league is going to realize that. So there's going to be some adjustments, right? Next season, he's going to be in the scouting report. Maybe he already was. But he's so crafty, he's so herky-jerky that he gets to where he wants to. He knows how to draw fouls. Listen, people don't understand how important it is to know how to draw fouls, right? Now, that's fine. Some people will call him a flopper or whatever, but he knows how to get into his positions, how to play spaces. Sometimes he looks like a veteran. My favorite one is when he pins the defender on his hip, and then he slows down to draw the foul. Like, this dude right here, man, he has the footwork, he has the tenacity, and the right mindset to be a killer in this league for years to come. So I cannot wait, man. Cannot wait. He said July is my birth month. Hey, early happy birthday, brother. It's a good month. 4th of July, baby. LOE, my brother said, bro, you got to roll to Vegas. I got you. He said, we will talk about it. For sure, man. Hey, listen, if we roll to Vegas, we're going to go deep, man, because a lot of people, Empire Jeff told me he might be out there as well. A lot of fellow Laker family is going to be out there. So if I get an opportunity, I definitely will meet up with y'all over there, man. We got to watch games together and all that good stuff. But again, I got to get my funds right, because if I go out there, I don't want to just go and come. It's like a 3-hour drive back and forth. I want to get everything situated. Got to get somebody to take care of my dogs, all that good stuff. So I got to get right. But if I get right, definitely, bro, it'd be a pleasure to finally meet you, kick it with y'all, man, shoot the shit. And watch some good basketball, because, man, I know it's going to be buzzing this summer. Come on, Victor. Victor is coming to town. You know it's going to be buzzing just based off of that alone. And then the Lakers going to have some first-round pick and maybe some other gems and steals. We'll see. I can't wait to see Max Christie as well. So this summer league is going to be a banger for sure. Sammy said, Drummond on a veteran minimum, would you take? Great backup. I wouldn't mind Drummond. He didn't have a great first stint, though. He's a great rebounder. He doesn't finish well around the basket. At least he didn't when he was a Laker. The lights were too bright, and I feel like Laker fans ran him out of town because I remember I don't remember what shirt. What was it? I forgot what shirt or what brand he was trying to reinvent, but he was disrespecting one of the Laker legends with it. And so, as much as I like Drummond, I just don't see that happening. He said it himself, man. Listen, we are very passionate. It takes special people to come and play for the Lakers. We don't just accept anybody out here, man. You gotta be built. Even hometown Westbrook couldn't survive the Lakers. So that tells you a lot, man. You gotta be mentally stable enough to get to that level, right? Blake Morris said, who do you want for the second round pick? I'm still scouting, my guy. This is why I haven't dropped the video, man. Listen, I wouldn't mind Imani Bates, right? It would be, if he slips all the way down to us, Imani Bates would be great. But there's other players I'm also scouting. I will be dropping a video at some point this week. I'm not sure if Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, but it's coming, my guy. And it's probably going to be a two-parter, because there's enough talent that I might drop my top 3 and then a second part of my second top 3, like 2 separate lists of potential second-round picks that the Lakers could pick and might end up being steals. We've hit on this channel with a lot of these players. Like I said, I was one of the first ones to say AR was going to be a dog. Remember, it was on this channel. You can go back and watch the old Summer League videos. But yeah, very excited to see who we can land. Listen, the Lakers scouting department is second to none. Second to none. Joey, Jesse Buss are elite. And this is why I think the Lakers are in great hands. Even once Rob Pelinka either retires or whatever happens in the future, those guys are going to take over. At least I hope so. I hope Genie can, collaborate with them and let them take over as general managers in the future, because I think that the team's future will be in great hands. They're extremely young. I think these guys are like my age, so they're gonna be around for years to come. And they've, their pops, the late great Dr. Jerry Buss taught them the ins and the outs of navigating that whole front office situation. And I think they've been phenomenal when it comes to scouting talent. Matter of fact, if y'all watching this, hit me up, man. I'd love to be a part-time scout for the Lakers, man. I have a passion for scouting collegiate players, and I usually do it in a smart period of time. But if I got paid for that, I would really dedicate myself full-time to doing that. And I'd still keep my YouTube channel part-time and all of that. But, man, being a scout would be just a tremendous thing, man. It takes hours. Listen, people don't understand. They want me to pump out the second-round pick videos right away, but you cannot scout players based off of YouTube highlights, right? Because a YouTube highlight will have people thinking that everybody has star potential, right? You actually got to go back and watch the games. That's what I've been doing, going back, watching collegiate games, especially March Madness, and really scouting guys. That's why it takes me so long to drop these videos. But I got y'all. Like I said, those second round picks are always gems for us. I mean, we've gotten players the likes of Jordan Clarkson. We've gotten so many great players with the second round pick in the past that I'm just like, wow, like who's going to be the next one? Who's going to be the next one that the Lakers are going to steal? And don't forget about the undrafted players like Austin Reaves and Alex Caruso. So again, this front office is just special, real special. Joseph, thanks for Cash App. My guy said AR 20 points per game next season. I'm excited. It could happen. Remember, I told you guys it could balloon from what it was this season, which was roughly about 13 to 14 points per game. But in the postseason, it ballooned. So what that tells me is if you can average all of that when the basketball is at its most intense, your teammates are going to start trusting you. You're going to get more touches. As a result, your confidence is going to skyrocket, and you're going to get better and better and better, and you will get even more opportunities. So I do think he can become an 18 to 21 point per game scorer next season. And listen, it's going to help him that LeBron might miss a couple of games to start because of the surgery if he does, decide to go that route. He's going to become one of the wetter options to start the season. So I know AD and LeBron fully trust AR, and I know AR trusts himself. So we're going to see him get better this year, and I cannot wait for it, man. He's definitely a fan favorite. I got to get me an AR jersey. That's the next jersey I'm buying. But I'm waiting till we officially sign him. I got PTSD from the Caruso situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. We need to make sure we ink him up before I get that jersey, because I want a long-term investment when I purchase these jerseys. I don't do it for 1-year rentals or 2-year rentals, right? Randolph, my guy said, didn't see your last video, but what do you want at the number 17th pick? Well, in my last video, bro, I basically covered it. If you want to go watch it, it has clips of these players, and I'll tell you why I like these players. But there's 5 players, right? Jordan Hawkins was on the list. But my number one option there was the 7'1" Derek Lively II out of Duke University. Now, he didn't really put up major stats, but he got better as the year progressed, especially towards the March Madness tournament. He became one of the better, if not the best, rim protector in college basketball. His floor is like JaVale McGee. His ceiling is like Mitchell Robinson. I mean, it's a win-win. And the form is nice on a three-point shot. Didn't shoot the highest percentage, but he will get better, especially if Phil Handy and this coaching staff gets their hands on him. So I really like Derek Lively, but it's not like a must draft pick for me. There's other guys there on that list that I really like as well. Definitely check that out if you haven't, brother. Appreciate your super chat, my guy. He said, don't get hurt or burnt out with Team USA. Yeah, that's the only thing that I will be worried about. But this experience is priceless. We want this young buck out here, man, with those elite talented players going up against elite level competition. So I do wonder if Victor Wembanyama is going to play during the summer, right? During the FIBA championship. I'm very curious. Maybe the Spurs will want to hold him out. They want to get him fresh and maybe they're afraid he'll get injured at his height. I don't know, but it's going to be fun. My guy said Kobe Buffkin is the move at 17. I like him a lot too. He was on my list for sure. Marcus, I would be excited if we get Kobe Buffkin. Another Kobe in LA. Of course, there's only one Kobe Bryant, but it's pretty surreal. We draft another Kobe, and then his last name is pretty cool too, man. Buffkin. Yeah, I think he has all-star level potential. Now, potential and fruition, two different things. Potential means he flashes stuff like the ball handling, the playmaking, the creativity, the ability to get to the basket. Again, 71% finish at the rim. That's better than a lot of elite bigs that are going to get drafted. So that's great. Dan, where is the FIBA Olympics being held? You know what? I haven't even looked into it, but I'll get back to you on that probably the next time you ask me, because now I'm really intrigued now that Austin Reaves is going to be there. He said, just get a rim protector and rebounder and we'll be fine. Exactly what Derek Lively II is, for sure. Well, the second round pick is just as important for the Lakers, because you never know. You might end up hitting with that second round pick and missing with the first, or you might end up hitting with both, right? Again, guys go undrafted all the time, so there's talent that definitely slips. A lot of guys that I'm hoping will slip to the Lakers with the 47th pick. And sometimes teams draft based off of need, and the talent, more talented players will be left on the draft board. So this is why the NBA draft is so entertaining for me. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting time. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, man. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Your boy AR going to Team USA, and I couldn't be more excited. Let's see what other great treats this summer has in store for us. So keep it locked right here for all things Lakers and more. And I will see you guys on the next one. All right. Peace.